Hi, guys. So, anyways, I just wanted to talk really briefly, no more than 10 minutes. And I just want to say, as a nurse, it is very hard to be in a higher position sometimes in your own city or work with people that you know, because I don't know what your experience is, but it's like people in your hometown, or if you know someone, when you elevate, they're still trying to put you in a category as, oh, that's just Jenny from the block. And it seems like we don't get respected in our own, amongst our peers, amongst, people that we grew up with the most, because people know you for being that person. And it's really hard. I went through some situations where, when I first became a nurse almost 20 years ago, where I worked with a few people, and even one night they were like, oh, that's just, so it's like they tried to undermine my authority or my expertise, or just kind of brush me off because I'm just, trying from the way. And I just want to raise awareness that I don't care what you think about a person, that they worked hard to get where they're at. We didn't just, no one gave us a licensure. No one just said, okay, you don't have to go to school, you can become a nurse. We worked hard for that. And no matter what we've done in the past, when you elevate in your position, that position deems respect. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I was working at a job and I trained this lady as a nurse, and she got promoted, and I was so, that's my little, hold on, Cherish. And I was so happy for her. And being that, like I trained her and we were like in the same position, it doesn't mean that now that she's promoted, I can just say, well, I trained her, and feel like I don't owe her the respect that is due to her. So I just want to let y'all know, like, I don't care if somebody was a partier, because let me tell you something. I used to party. I had a little rap on me when I was growing up. Like, I used to be that girl, like that party girl, the one that was always getting drunk. And I'm not, God, thank God for change. Thank God for salvation. Thank God that he saved me, and I don't do that stuff no more. But I'm just saying, I did lose a lot of respect because everybody knew me to be that girl. But what I'm saying is, and I'm telling you, is I don't care who it is. Once somebody works hard to get where they're at, I don't care what you feel about them. If you're under them, respect them. I'm not saying let nobody treat you like a dog. I'm not saying let somebody walk all over you. But I'm just saying give people respect. Because you would want that same respect as well if you worked hard and graduated and got your degree, diploma, or whatever from your friends and from your peers. And I'm just raising awareness about it because, people, I don't know. They feel like they can just categorize you. They can just put you in a box because you're, like I said, you're Jenny from the block, or you're somebody that they don't think that you're worthy of respect. But you earned your respect, and you're going to take that respect regardless of what they think. And if they feel like they can do a better job, they get in that position and see that they deserve respect too if they was to get in that position. You get what I'm saying? I just wanted to raise awareness about that as well, because, and here's another one. I was working with this nurse one time, sweetest nurse, many years ago, and she went from a CNA to a nurse. And she was telling me, we had a deep talk, people were talking about her behind her back, and, oh, she thinks that she's better than, and she thinks this. But what you have to realize is when you elevate, it's not that you think that you're better than, your circumstances, you'll change. You can't think on a level of a CNA if you want a nurse. You can understand the CNA, but now, and I'm not saying this to my CNAs, because let me tell you something. CNAs work their butt off, and they have the hardest job. And thank God for CNAs, because they're the foundation of nursing. So let me just clear that up. So don't mistake in saying that I'm trying to say that a nurse is better than. What I'm saying is when you elevate, I don't care if it's CNA to LPN, even LPN to nurse practitioner, even nurse practitioner to your doctorate. When you elevate, there's a new level of responsibility that you have. You're in position now to lead. You can't be thinking and just like saved people, you can't think once you get saved and once God delivers you, you cannot think in a worldly mindset now. And that happens too when you're saved. Oh, she done got saved. She think, well, I'm sorry, I can't drink and get drunk and go to the clubs. I can't be in that scenery anymore. It's not that I think I'm better than, it's just that God has changed me. He has increased me. He has elevated my mind, and he has commandments that state and restrictions that state that if you love me, you wouldn't even have a desire to go back. And so just like when people elevate, you can't go back in a mindset that you previously once was. That's gone. That's washed away. You have to think like a boss. You have to lead like a boss. You have a new level of responsibility. You can't be at a certain way of thinking if God is pulling you up. You have to think differently now because you have a different role. You have a different responsibility. You have a different position. Your roles have changed. So I just wanted to bring some awareness to that everybody just, I don't care who it is. And like I said, yes, we're all adults and let me tell you something. We are all worthy of respect, whether we're housekeeper, CNA, nurse. Let me just get that straight because the respect is due to everybody. But what I'm saying is don't just dog out your supervisor because you don't feel like you have to respect them. If they're doing their job and they have really not done anything to you, but they're just doing their job, let them do their job and respect them and do what they need you to do. Love you. Peace. Hair grease. But that's all I wanted to say. Till next time. Talk to you later.